Hi everyone, here's a quick look at Aerovie Aircraft Performance Planning, new in version 4.0. This is what your screen might look like if you've just recently upgraded to version 4 and haven't added a new performance profile yet. A performance profile allows advanced calculations for aircraft climb, descent, and cruise airspeeds where a difference in true airspeed with altitude is significant. While adding a performance profile is not required, it does increase the accuracy of your winds aloft calculations and assists you with optimal altitude planning. To get started, let's tap on the blue box or flight plan editing tool. Now let's tap on our aircraft. And finally, let's tap Edit next to the aircraft we wish to add a performance profile. First, you will notice the option to enter the maximum altitude for your aircraft. We recommend putting in the highest altitude you're willing to fly and not necessarily what your aircraft is capable of. If you wish to temporarily disable your performance table, you also have the ability to switch it off temporarily without losing your data. Now let's tap Manage Performance Table. Once we create a table, it will be made available across all of our devices, such as our iPhone, and it is stored online for safekeeping. We can now tap Add Altitude. The row will be highlighted in red to indicate we have some missing fields. Let's enter some data. Now that we have entered in the data for the first altitude and tap Add Altitude again, it will automatically increment in 1,000 foot increments and copy the last data from the previous row to speed entry. Now just change the data elements in that row. We can enter each 1,000 foot increments, 5,000 foot increments, or whatever combination you desire where there is a significant change in performance. Aerovie will linearly calculate between altitudes for you, allowing you to enter a gap and still retain accuracy. If we enter a row and wish to delete it, just swipe the row and tap Delete. Now that we've entered our table, let's tap Save. And now we can close the flight plan editing tool. You should now notice a top of climb and top of descent marker on the map view. This is taking into account when we're projected to reach our cruise altitude, and a rough idea when you would begin descent from that altitude. Let's tap back on the flight plan editing tool, and tap plus next to the altitude selector tool. This new tool has a couple of new features. First of all, altitudes that would be near or below terrain are highlighted in red. The fastest altitude is highlighted in green, and all altitude ranges take into account your difference in true airspeed, fuel, and time en route. On this particular flight, even though the true airspeed is higher with altitude, that is more than offset by the stronger headwinds, at least based on the performance profile we entered. As usual, altitudes in which may contain IMC or icing somewhere along your route of flight in cruise are also indicated in this tool. We hope you've enjoyed a quick look at Aerovie version 4 performance profiles. Have a great day.